Relationship between universal gravitation and centripetal force. Let's not waste time, let's go. Universal gravitation force has a formula of F is equals to G m1 m2 all over r squared, right? And centripetal force is mv squared all over r. Now, in this formula, we want to know the relationship, because the relationship is what we're going to use to solve a lot of calculation under this physics. So there is a place you want to arrive at. And like I said, if force is equal to this, let me call this equation 1, and let me call this equation 2. That means I can equate 1 is equals to 2. That means that G m1 m2 all over r squared is equals to mv squared all over r. Right? Good. That means that 1m will cancel 1m here, and then 1r will cancel 1r here. Is it not? Good. So that means we'll be left with gm all over 1r here, which is equals to v squared. Right? And let me call this equation 3. Right? Now from equation 3, remember under the conical motion that we discussed, there's a video about it. Endeavor to watch it, please. The uniform circular motion, is a video under it. Now remember under it, I told you that the uniform circular motion, that V, but remember that V is equals to 2 pi r all over t, right? This is equation 4. Is it not? So what I'm going to do right now is put 4 into 3. So wherever I see V, I'll replace it with 2 pi r all over t. So this is Gm all over r is equal to, now, V squared. So this will be 2 pi r all over t. Everything will be in square. And so this is Gm all over r, which is equals to 4 pi square r square all over t square. Right? Good. Now what I want to do is I want to make t the subject of the formula. So I will cross multiply. So this will give me t square gm, which is equals to 4 pi square r cubed. And so this is, so that means my t square will now be equals to 4 pi square r cubed all over gm. Now remember, it's t. I want to make sort of formula. So this is 4 pi square r cubed all over gm, all in square roots. Right? Now, work has to be done. Are you with me? Good. Now let's continue. This is 4. The square root of 4 is 2, and pi is, so I will move this thing out. So this will be 2 pi all in r cubed all over gm. Now, and this is equation, this is 4, let me call this equation 5. Now, under the relationship between universal gravitation and centripetal force, we are going to, this equation 5 is versatilely important. We're going to use it in various calculations over the course of this class. So endeavor to know it. Of course, you already know that t is the period, and you all know that r cubed, the radius, g is the gravitational constant, and the formula for the gravitational constant is 6.67. Of course, you should know this. 6.67 times 10 raised to the power minus 11. It's a constant you should know. And while the m is the mass of the earth. Now, let's go to an example proper for you to actually comprehend what I'm doing here. We have a question here. The period of planet Venus is 225 days to orbit around the sun. If the sun has a mass of 2 times 10 to the power of 30 kg, calculate the radius of the orbital and the orbital speed of the planet. Now, that is the reason why I said you have to be very conversant and familiar with those formulas we just derived. Now, from here, all you need to do is make t the subject of the formula from this equation. Now, remember we have t squared is equals to 4 pi square r cubed all over gm. I want to make the radius the subject of the formula. So, this will give you t squared gm all over 4 pi square, right? Now, r is now the cube root of t square gm all over 4 pi square, right? Now, we want to calculate our t because we do not know what's the value of our t. Now, the t is in days and we have to calculate it in seconds, convert it to seconds. And then this is 2 days, and in 2 days we have 24 hours in a day, and then from day we have 60 minutes in 1 hour, right? We have 60 minutes in 1 hour, and in 1 minute we have 60 seconds. So I want to convert this to seconds. This period, I want to convert it to seconds, and so what you will get is 1944000 seconds. Now we have converted our period to second, and this is the gravitational constant. That is a constant. The rest is the mass of the earth. It's already given. So all you need to do is substitute it and get your answer immediately. And so the next thing is that r is equals to the cube root of 1944000 times 6.67 times 10 raised to the power minus 11, right? Times minus 11 times the mass, which is 2 times 10 raised to the power of 330, right? Divide everything by 4 times 3.142 all in squared. And so if you take the cube root, the radius should be 1.1 times 10 raised to the power of 11. Remember, radius is measured in meters, right? Good. The next thing is they say we should calculate the orbital speed of the planet from uniform circular motion, and the formula we have proved so far, you already know that v is equals to 2 pi r all over t. And so you can simply substitute all these value inside to get your answer. Now from here, come to this place. I don't know if you guys can see me from that place. And so if v is equals to 2 pi r all over t, and so we have 2 times 3.142 times radius already calculated to be 1.1 times 10 raised to the power of 11 all over. Our period is 1944000, and that will give you an answer of 36. 3 points. Sorry. Now will give you 3.6 times 10 raised to the power of 4 meters per second. That is our velocity. 3.6 times 10 raised to the power of 4 meters per second. And so that is how to use the orbital, to calculate the orbital speed, to calculate the period or radius, using the relationship between the gravitation, the universal gravitational force, and the centripetal force. That is all for this video.